Guys, please subscribe and help the channel get to 150K.
50. I want 10 million.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to our FANS Wethu TV. It's the Pathway Premiership. Orlando Pirates 0, Stellenbosch 1. I'm joined by Mr. Tatana.
Riveiro Mjani.
You can see it.
You can see. Tibo, there's an African proverb that says the axe forgets, but the tree never forgets.
Yes.
So what am I talking about is that, like, when I come here,
Sure.
I was reminiscing on the 3-2 result and thinking about, like, Stellenbosch has never been a team that we really, beat convincingly,
Yeah.
right? But another thing, probably, I don't know, like, we have different perspective on the game.
Yes.
But today,
Yeah.
I'd rather say, like, Jose Riveiro was outclassed tactically by Steve Barker. So when you look at the team that we're playing against today, right?
Yes.
Flat 4, right? So
Sure.
they have Mdaka on the left, they have Mkaba, Torre. Mulesan is a center back. So what does he tell you? He won't be able to go up and down, right?
Yeah.
So again, in the middle, who did they have? They had, if you were watching the same game, or if I bring somebody else here
Yeah.
and I say to them, do you know there was a player called Palace in the field? Did you ever see a player called Palace doing anything on the ball?
No.
Right?
No.
So, exactly.
No, zero.
So they had Palace, they had Sihle Mduli, brilliant today as well. Then they had Butswaka, right, that were playing, just in front of the two guys that I've mentioned.
Yeah.
Dion was occupying a number 9 role,
Yeah.
which is like not, conventional for them. But today I didn't make it work, but of course it was that.
Yeah.
Then of course, Cupido, who is a typical number 9, was occupying, of course, the left side. And of course, you have Devin Titus.
Yeah.
Devin Titus is more like, I like to think, I profile him similar to Dian Hoto. So he's a workaholic. He'll drop and, of course, he'll go. So from that being said as well, it just tells you that, like, as I always say, right, these teams, what they'll do is that they're going to lay low on their laurels and just do what? Wait for us to be able to do commit. Then they're going to play the ball behind the defense and, of course, attack, right? Going, of course, into the game, first half, we created multitude of chances.
Yes.
But did we take those chances? No, because I think also Stellenbosch, they were still discovering themselves, how they want to play and everything, but we wasted the chances. There's a Trevelya pass that was passed to Mahopa. He needs to hit it same time. And of course, there was, what led, I'd say moments before the goal, right?
Yeah.
There was where our right back, number 2, Munyani, had the ball. Of course, he had a space. I think, like, there's a game where similar position where he had a shot, right? And of course, it was the keeper deflected it back, and I think Mahopa finished that goal.
Sure.
I think Richards Bay, yes,
Yeah.
when we won that game.
Yeah.
Today he had the same thing. So he delayed the pass. He passed it to Nkota,
Yes.
which of course had a difficulty. Moments later, Tito got the ball. He played it with Sibisi, and that's another thing. Nduli, Palace, they were married to Maswanganyi.
The whole game.
That's why I'm saying our coach was outclassed tactically, because as everybody, or maybe most people said, right, it's ball-playing players. So what does it mean? There will be no crosses and everything. So the only thing you're going to do is that you're going to play the balls, through the middle and everything. Nduli was married to that guy, right? He won the ball, I think, Maswanganyi played it to Sibisi. And predictable, like even maybe yourself, I don't know if you played football, but like even yourself, you could see that, of course, Sibisi is going to return the pass back to Maswanganyi, and that's where they won the ball. And of course, as I was telling to you, Monyani went, right? That chance I told you about, and it was played, and it was a goal, right? Then thereafter, it was really difficult as well. And for me, hence I said to you, the coach was tactically defeated, because another thing is that if you look at Mbata is not like, he's not playing very well, let's be honest. He's a good player, right? But the CAF Champions League game, today's game as well, you could see that he's not the type of player that we are used to. He's a good profile player that we have. I think I would have kept Makaula, right, and took him and take, of course, Mbata out, and of course have Shenko on.
Yeah.
Because again, I think most of the thing is that with left-footed players, they cannot be able to use their right foot. And Maswanganyi had a lot of opportunities first half to be able to shoot, but he couldn't because it was on his right. And Bata, as I was saying to you, misplaced passes, a lot of them. A lot of them, right? But then, of course, we were stifled, bro. I don't know. We couldn't maze through, the defense, right? We were stifled. So what does that mean is that, like, as a coach, right, personally, as I was saying, Monyani was there, he was not doing anything. You're bringing Dan, Van Rooyen, right? Like for like, but which I don't think. So I think if he wanted to do that, he would have went with a 3-5-2. So meaning that Otto is going to be a left wing back, Dino Van Rooyen is going to be a right wing back. Then what you do is that instead of you being able to taking out Mahopa, take out Nkota, put in Mabasa. Have two strikers. You saw the team that we were playing against, right? That team, CAF Champions League, right? That team really didn't have a plan, but it was like, okay, cool, back to basics, put the ball down the line, we cross it, and I think that could have worked out for us because Sihlanduli was brilliant, Mkaba was brilliant, Tore was brilliant. There was nothing we could be able to do, right? I want to show you, it goes as far as if do you know Sanele Barnes, if maybe you've been profiling the player from Richards Bay, he's more of a number 10, he's an attacking player, but you've never, he went only once where he crossed the ball for De Jong before he was taken out, where he had the header alone, right? Other than that, he was doing what? It was more of like a right back double pivot, if you want to say that.
More defensive.
So it was more defensive. Our coach, and you'll be like, nigga, like, we're losing the game, you know? And it brought me back to when we were playing in Cape Town, first leg, was this Cape Town City. We were dominant in the middle field, but the coach waited for them to score so he can be able to make tactical decisions. Why do you do that? You understand? Because it's proven. The team that visited us today, what did they want to do? Is that they wanted to get a draw and they out, right? But stupendous, performance from Stellenbosch. I think tactically everything worked in their favor. And I think another thing Relay, he's playing according to instructions. Relay is tucking in a lot more now. I don't know why. It's either because he's not getting the balls, he wants to do that now a lot more. Because another thing that you see that we're missing a whole lot more is that we're missing a player like Nda. Because Nda, from where he is, a diagonal will just come. He will be able to carry the ball, right? It doesn't have to really wait for Maswanganyi and all of those things, right? But Relay tucking in more, it just makes him more absent, and it's kind of like, nah, man, he's not a good player. He is a good player, but let's play him according to his strength, True. So, hey, man, today, as I said to you, it is a stupendous performance by Stellenbosch. Tactically so, bro. I don't wanna, lie about it. It was evident, it was there. And as I said to you, I think Jose Riveiro today was outclassed when it comes to tactics, because even the players that you're bringing in the similar profile players, And I think there's a game, man. I'm just thinking, right? There's a game where you see these teams are not attacking you. Rather just play central midfielders, not CDMs. Play central midfielders. What he was doing first season, play 3 centre backs and have right wing backs, and of course we don't have nothing to lose. We imagine losing here, bro. That's what I'm saying to you. The X forgets, but the tree never forgets, because Stellenbosch, it's hitting us hard. But in closing, I'll just say that, as I said to you, number 8, Sihlanduli, brilliant job to him. He did very well today. I'll give him man of the match.
Thank you.
Shout out.
Thank you.